Good. So welcome everyone. We got today Ali Sabri Belaid in the Bollywood film studio, and it's a triple honor because we are here in our Bollywood film studios, and this man is actually from Hollywood. And this is like, for me, just we built our humble prosumer improvised pseudo pro studio, but this guy is coming from the real deal because he's producing films in the proper Hollywood setting and is a famous filmmaker in the context of the Arab world, very well received there. So thank you so much for joining us, Ali. I'm very thankful that we can connect also in front of the audience. We've been hanging out quite a lot in the last 2 weeks and nights. So thank you for joining us.
First, you have to, as I said always, we have a people behind this camera and this camera. And they're watching now one interview between two people. Let's say we will talk about humanity, but we are very simple and complex at the same time.
Yeah.
I think you have to tell them who you are.
Okay. My name is B, also known as Burkhard, founder of the Akasha Yoga Academy, as many of you know. And for the last decade and more, we've been educating almost 2,000 yoga teachers by now, spreading the love, the heartfelt connection in the world. And I just love to connect to genuine, sincere people like Ali and like anybody, like the local Balinese crew behind the scenes who's manifesting Bollywood.
Yeah.
Like all the amazing people who are contributing to our organization. We obviously couldn't do it without them, and that just makes me so full of gratitude. So our mission is to connect from heart to heart.
But it's the same feeling when we met the first time. It was my first day in Bali, and it was amazing that we get this kind of connection, the high frequency to this connection that I'm not from any place. I'm from the world. You are from the world. We get this kind of connection, and I appreciate it so much, and the way how I saw you playing and this kind of manifestation with all the space in Bali, with all these beautiful people sharing love. I was like full of gratitude that I was so happy. I still happy, even now. I will move tomorrow. You catch me in the last minute for the interview. I think I will come back to Bali. Your first question, I still remember the last time when you asked me about how you control the intense moments, or when you have stress or the team have stress.
Exactly. How do you cope with that intensity? Because on a film set, it's just like, wow, it's so strong,
Yeah.
so intense. It's like,
Yes.
wow. How do you keep your cool, your calm? How do you relax?
The experience in life first to build, because I have to tell here, if you want to be a director, film producer, you need to first understand what's the meaning of that. What's you doing exactly? You have to know what's the relation or the difference between reality and fiction. To create the fiction to impress people to go to the reality or see the reality, or you inspire from the reality to create the fiction. This we call in French le va-et-vient, to go and back in this circle like 3-6-6-3, 3-6-6-3 till 9. I think all the experience in life let you understand many stuff, and then if you learn from the past, from the experience, bad or good, you can use all this. For example, in the workshop, and you went to the workshop and you see how I work with the people. Of course, to prepare the psychological stuff, and you know what's the meaning of psychology, then you can, of course, like you do, yoga, you teach people, you impress people, and they learn from you how they can manage the stress or the intense stuff in life. Um, this you have to keep balance too between who you are and what's your picture, what's your image in front of people. As you are director, you have to be the maestro. It means the people have to learn from you, like I learn from them. But to learn from me, first you have to know. This is the word, to know. What is the other camera? To know. This is the word. To know, then you can manage everything. You can manage your production. You can manage the silence in the set. You can manage the time, because it's simulation that you live double live in the same moment. You see your movie and you shoot your movie in the same time. It means you are in post-production and production in the same time. It means you are in distribution and production in the same time. You can be in production and you have the pre-production too. You remember what you write and fix storyboard for the movie. It means this double functions in your brain, that you can make this trip between pre-production, production, post-production, and distribution in the same time.
In a way,
then
past,
you know where you go exactly with your project.
In a way, past, present, and future, no?
Yes.
Like in the present moment, you need to be so on, lucid, focused, but at the same time have that connection to the past, to the preparation, like you say, the storyboard, the commitments, all the rehearsals, everything which went on, and see the result already coming, and it's condensing in the intensity of the present moment when we are just flowing in that state and pouring our heart into it, so that people can come together. That's similar in a yoga class, where also people come from different backgrounds and they have some expectations where they want to go with their life. But now we are here. And in a way, it's quite interesting. It just spontaneously comes to me now. I didn't think about it before, how a film producer, there's similarities to a yoga teacher. No? You have your crew, you have your students in the room, and you synchronize them, the same rhythm. Everybody's got to be on. Okay, next this, and please everybody. It's that director in a way as well.
Yes, I think Akasha Yoga Academy. I heard from many people around, people they already get experience with you. I think it's amazing thing. People they can do it now here in Bali, or even around, like in Dubai or online too, to get this experience, because you share. However, it's a share. It's something from your past to use it and to teach these people and to teach them too. Like I do sometimes on stage, is not only to be director. I was influencer on stage to coach in banking and education, politicians. To be around the world and to be on stage to influence people, it's the same thing. To manage the stress in the room, change the atmosphere in one word, and bring these people to your world, because you want to learn too from them.
Exactly.
This is the communication.
Exactly, that we learn also from the participants. And of course, we pass on. We were participant students, like you studied in university, I think in Sorbonne, in Paris, and so on. We had all great teachers from who we received and learned. And then we pass it on to the people who come to our events, classes, video, film productions, etc. So it's like a handing over. We're like a link in the chain, where we pass on what we learned and hold the space for new people to follow.
Yes,
awesome.
It's true. It's true. I can remember now many sets, many scenes in my brain. Directing is music, playing, acting, theater, dance, trance, yoga. All of this can help to push more people to understand, because this is the meaning. You have something that you want to tell. Any action we do It's something that you want to tell, but you say it in different way,
Sure.
in artistic way, in trip way.
Sure.
And this
Got
is
it.
the trip. What you do is a trip. What I'm doing is trip.
Taking people on a journey.
Yes.
Very much.
Yes.
Very much. It's in a themed, curated yoga session. It's exactly the same. Huh? It's a whole heart-opening exploration with different stages and also different themes, like in a movie.
Yeah.
It starts with like some prep work, setting the ground and the scene, and then some crescendo culminating in some peak pose, as we would say in yoga, and then winding it down and reconnecting, integrating. Awesome.
Yes, it's true. This is something like, look, we have a light that the people can watch us. Imagine that we close this light and these people behind, our technician that they work behind, they are not here. What's kind of statue or value we can add if we don't have all this? This is the meaning to how to bring people to you to get this moment. In yoga or in acting is the same. To coach people to be like you. This is one of the messages that always I said, I'm not only coaching people to be themselves, only something to follow and do the same that I do, to be leaders and be on stage to coach more people. And here we can go, I think this is have a relation, is the chain, is a relation with your next question, I think.
Yes, exactly. One last question, Ali, because I know you have to go literally because he's shooting and recording just down the valley in a fancy bamboo yoga shala of a friend of us. He's actually shooting some footage for his film.
For the teaser of the movie, the Neo Goldfinger, many people now they ask, what's this?
Neo Goldfinger.
This is the Neo Goldfinger. I make the promotion of our movie about Rob Charles' story.
Exactly. We'll have them in a separate interview also, the Goldfinger heroes. So exactly, he's got to go in a moment to set up the camera and the lights there. We're actually going to take our lights over there.
More lights, yes.
Last quick question before we go. What's your dream for humanity?
Oh, here I have to breathe. Let's make yoga now. Okay, let's do it. Amazing. This nice question, you know. Humanity. You know, I have to say it shortly, because these last days I get a gift from God. Gift, let me feel more man and more confidence with myself, and more grateful for what I'm doing and where I'm going. Humanity. 3, it can be thought. 6, let's say influencing. 9, it can be execution. To get the execution, I think the smart people, let's talk about the ecosystem, blockchain, NFT, crypto, all this world where we're going now is a fight. It's a fight. Let's talk about the matrix now. It's a fight between the matrix, the old, and the new one, because it's time to go so deep in Africa or in any poor countries to help these people that they walk many kilometers to get the water, and the water is not clean. Then you ask yourself, if you are smart, how you know you take, you have to know too how you give. If you know that, this is my dream for humanity, to invite everyone to think like that. Then we can feel that we are human, because this is the share.
Giving back, connecting.
Giving back.
Exactly. passing on the gifts we receive, not only in the teaching, producing, guiding, but also materially. No?
Yes.
We receive so much, so just handing it over,
Yes.
passing it forward.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ali, for joining us here. It's such a joy
My pleasure.
to be connected and cultivate our friendship. I just appreciate you so much.
My pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
See you soon.
Yes, see you around. Thank you so
See you
much.
around.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome. Nice one.